They called it the trial of the decade. Caylee Anthony, a young mother from Florida, was front and center in a criminal case that gripped America, with everyone asking the same question: was she innocent or guilty of murdering her 2-year-old daughter, Caylee? Let's start at the beginning. In July of 2008, Caylee's grandmother, Caylee Anthony, called 911, frantic and heartbroken. She reported that 2-year-old Caylee had been missing for 31 days, and her daughter Casey's car smelled like there's been a dead body in the damn car. Police arrived, and soon Caylee's mother, became the focus of the investigation. Why had she failed to report her daughter missing for so long? Why did her story keep changing? As the investigation continued, more bizarre details emerged. Caylee claimed she left Caylee with a babysitter named Zenaida Zani Gonzalez, someone police learned did not exist. Caylee lied to law enforcement repeatedly, even telling them she worked at Universal Studios. She did not. While her daughter was missing, Caylee was seen partying, getting a tattoo, and entering hot body contests. 6 months after Caylee vanished, her remains were discovered in a wooded area near the Anthony family home. The body was wrapped in a blanket and placed inside a trash bag, and duct tape was found near the remains. All eyes turned to Caylee, and she was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, child abuse, and other serious counts. The prosecution built a narrative. Caylee Anthony murdered her daughter by using chloroform to knock her out and then suffocating her with duct tape so she could live a carefree life without the burden of motherhood. On the family computer, someone had searched how to make chloroform. Early reports said 84 times, but later it was revealed there was just a single search. There were also other strange searches: neck breaking, household weapons, internal bleeding. Prosecutors pointed to a suspicious stain in the trunk of Caylee's car, a strand of hair, the smell of decomposition reported by Caylee's father, and a cadaver dog, and Caylee's erratic behavior after Caylee went missing. But the defense presented a very different story. They claimed there was no murder at all. Instead, they said Caylee had drowned accidentally in the family pool. Caylee panicked partly, they claimed, because of years of sexual abuse by her father George, a claim George strongly denied. The defense argued Caylee lied because she was traumatized and in fear, and that George had helped cover up the accidental death. As for the damning searches on the family computer, Caylee's mother, Caylee Anthony, testified in court that she had done the research herself, not Caylee. The prosecution had no direct evidence tying Caylee to Caylee's death, no eyewitnesses, no clear cause of death, no confession. The forensic evidence was mainly circumstantial and sometimes ambiguous. The medical examiner ruled Caylee's death a homicide, but could not determine exactly how she was killed. The presence of duct tape, the manner of body disposal, and the delay in reporting Caylee missing all suggested foul play, but nothing conclusively proved Caylee had murdered her child. The trial became a media sensation. TV personalities debated the case nightly, social media caught fire, and Americans formed strong, divided opinions. Many believed Caylee was guilty, swayed by her changing stories, her apparently callous party girl attitude during the investigation, and the shocking details of the crime. Others insisted the prosecution hadn't met the burden of proof. After 6 weeks packed with testimony and over 400 pieces of evidence, the jury began deliberations. It took them just 10 hours. On July 5, 2011, the verdict was read. Caylee Anthony was found not guilty of first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse, and aggravated manslaughter of a child. She was convicted only on 4 counts of providing false information to police misdemeanors. She was sentenced to time served and released from jail just days later. Jurors later explained that their decision didn't mean they thought Caylee was innocent, they simply believed the prosecution didn't provide enough evidence to convict her of murder beyond a reasonable doubt. There were too many unanswered questions, too many gaps in the chain of evidence. As one juror said, "Not guilty does not mean innocent. It means the prosecution did not prove their case." The public, on the other hand, exploded with outrage. Many saw justice denied for Caylee. Some believed Caylee got away with murder, others defended the verdict, arguing it was the jury's duty to follow the law and evidence, not emotion or speculation. The Caylee Anthony case left a mark on America. A new law, Caylee's Law, was proposed in several states, making it a felony for a parent to fail to report a missing child within a certain time frame. The case inspired books, documentaries, and unending debate. For some, it embodies the limits and flaws of the American justice system. For others, it's a stark reminder of the principle, innocent until proven guilty, beyond a reasonable doubt. To this day, the question sticks, was Caylee Anthony truly innocent, or did she get away with murder? The legal answer is clear: she was not convicted of killing her daughter. The personal answer is one that every American, every viewer of this story, has to wrestle with on their own, whatever you believe. One thing as for sure, the Caylee Anthony case remains one of the most controversial and unforgettable courtroom dramas in American history.